Finally! 4.5 months later, I'm back to watching this show, so please go easy on me if I forget some details and running gags. Hopefully audio's fixed this time too. I'm not really sure what happened last time. My recording software just went mad for a few days, and I had to deal with the least corrupted versions of the recordings. As for the episode itself, it's called Slowwww. Which means to me that Sonic's attempted catchphrase has finally caught up to him that he spends the entire episode waiting.
Waiting.
I am more scared than I ever should have been. The episode starts with us looking into a treehouse populated by sloths, and I instantly approve. Sloths in nature are cool. Boring but cool. I approve. Robotnik flies overhead with a scratching grounder, and they plot a trap for Sonic. Robotnik drops them into the treehouse, damaging the property, and then they leave. One of the sloths saw this happen and rides a zipline down to send an SOS signal to Sonic. So, exactly what Robotnik wanted. Good for him! And now back to your very irregularly scheduled episode of Statue Watch. Alright, so we have the episode 4 statue. It is up in the top right. It looks pretty good. Pretty similar to the episode 2 statue, but other than that, yeah, pretty solid. Robotnik explains his plan that I won't really go over here, but we also get to see his newest toy, which slows down the target of whatever it hits. An idea that he really should have started with, come to think of it. Then again, I guess he did give Sonic Labyrinth's plot. Shenanigans ensue, ending with the duo accidentally slowing Robotnik down. We go back to the sloths, and Sonic arrives, responding to the SOS signal. Sonic takes some measurements, and Tails writes them down, only for said notes to be gibberish because he's only 4.5 years old, which, fine. Fair enough, I can accept it. They begin working on the house repairs when the dunce duo returns with the slow beam. There's a lot of action, but not really any gags or story-relevant stuff for the next few minutes, just the duo trying and failing to shoot Sonic with the beam. Robotnik comes back and gets shot again. There you go, there's your predictable gag. The duo creates an inflatable school and kids. Okay, sure, why not? This is the same character duo that created a woman out of their hands. I won't question things anymore. Sonic sees through it instantly and sends the dumb bots flying. They then try to use a sloth disguise to distract him, and then Sonic and Tails see through it again instantly, but somehow the robots actually succeeded anyway. Sometimes you really can get the right answer with the wrong equation, go figure. They capture Sonic and report back to Robotnik, but he's still on slow motion, so it's impossible for him to understand. Scratch maybe translates for him, I'm not entirely sure. Tails tries and fails to bust Sonic out, but he at least manages to break the crystal running the slow beam device, and then runs off with said device. He then retreats back to Sloth HQ and accidentally shoots the blue sweater sloth named Rocket with the beam. This predictably speeds him up to Sonic levels of speed, so Tails shoots the other sloths with the beam too, because why not? Tails and the sloths decide to break Sonic out, which turns out to be an extremely easy feat as the robots are distracted by the supersonic sloths, so Tails just shows up to unslow Sonic. The episode ends with Tails shooting Robotnik one last time to make him go super fast and crash into a mountainside. Sonic says is about listening to what people have to say, not really much to dissect there. And that's episode 4. I mean, it's another Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog episode. First half was particularly boring given how much time was dedicated to the sloths and their slow talking, but it picks up ironically once Sonic is hit with the slowdown beam. I kinda wish the whole episode was like that. I feel like there's more that could have been done. Remember an episode of Sonic Boom kind of having similar premise as well, so maybe that's where some of that is coming from for me. In general though, episode is fine. And that's the end of the video. If you want to click off now, you can. However, I do have a few finishing words I'd like to get out while I have a chance. Firstly, yes, I know, this took way too long to come out. Like, I complained about the 4 months for the last one, and this was probably double that. And worse still, like, the only reason that this is coming out when it is because around Christmas, New Year's, I am planning on swapping out my microphone, and I knew it was going to stick out like a sore thumb if I left this as is. It could have been who knows how long if that was not the case. Now, as for the future of the series, I honestly don't know. I've wanted to make this like a weekly series forever. Clearly that never happened. So then the next idea is maybe a podcast type thing, and that might end up happening. It could be a lot less editing, which would definitely boost the number of episodes. Maybe I could get a co-commentator back. It could be like the old days with the sex crazy and the MLP videos. That is something I considered as well. I'm not sure. I'm not committing. Like, I would love to do like a whole bunch of stuff like this, but I know not only do I have to do all of the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, I also have to do Sad I Am, I have to do Underground, Sonic X, which if I know me, I'm probably going to end up doing both the English dub and the Japanese dub, so might as well double that one. Sonic Boom, and now we also have Sonic Prime. So, that's just for the shows. If you remember, I started this because I wanted to look into the comics. Oh no! But yeah, I just wanted to get that out of the way now. Next one of these will come out whenever. I honestly have no clue. But until next time, take care, stay safe, have a good one, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.